So before I start, I want to know everyone's name. What's your name?
John or Jack. My people call me Jack.
Jack. And what do you want to be when you're older?
Basketball player.
Basketball player. How about you?
I'm totally around this.
Cool. All the way around. Let me hear everybody.
I'm lucky that I found a passion, like something like I know what I want to do with my life. I do want to be a photographer. I do, just in my own way. But nothing's lucky about me, you know, sacrificing things. I mean, you know, because of my traveling, I missed the death of my father.
Love got me tripping. So for me, learning, growing, and accepting was a struggle for a while, but I learned just ultimately to be myself. When, you know, like when I said I changed my name to Who Is Life, like I became me. That's me. Who Is Life is me, authentic. Every line, every lyric, every word, every syllable, every beat, every video, everything, every photo, every moment, that's all me. So for like that, like was my changing point where I started accepting criticism and growing from it.
Trying to find myself alone. Take my heart and we can take this and find my summer love.
Hey, keep on jumping over here. Hey, over here. Best way to approach situations in art is taking the criticism and saying to yourself, okay, well I did it this way. What do I got to do differently to do it this way? To make that one person that didn't like it maybe come to the next one and be like, oh, you know what, I can mess with this. I can try this out. I like his style.
My greatest moment in life would definitely be finding a passion through photography. I mean, it allowed me to travel the world and completely changed my life, you know, but photography is such a different word for me. Like, when I don't consider myself really a photographer, when I don't like make money off of it, it's totally like a hobby. And when I think of photography, I think of some dude shooting a wedding or like taking photos of a flower, which is great, and people make hundreds of dollars doing that. It's just that part of it never attracted me. It was like me adventuring and wanting to capture that moment, you know. Like, I saw the friends I was with capturing these moments, and they could look at them later, and you know, you could feel the feeling you felt, you know, whether you know the time, the day, you know. And that was like, I was like, all right, I need to start capturing these days I'm having.
Like when I do like my live shows, people like having fun. You know, everyone loves being upbeat. Everyone loves partying, dancing, jumping up and down, putting their hands in the air, laughing, feeling like they're a part of the show and part of the music. But like for me, the most sentimental part is like being able to touch one person in the crowd's heart, you know, with one of your songs.
I left a career job so I could travel more, but still needed to work. So I started working less, but trying to make more money, which is in like restaurants and things like reselling clothes and shoes on eBay, like Supreme and Jordan.
Having those moments with, you know, interactions with people in the audience, whether it be, you know, at a big show of like, I've done shows with like there's 2,000, 3,000 people, and I've done shows where there's 35 people, you know, and like those smaller shows even I feel like are the most like sentimental, because like you're really like, you're interacting with the people up close in front of you. Like I did a show in Philly, you know, I have this song called 2:56 a.m. And you know, I performed a song, and at the end of the song, you know, I had this girl in front of me that was crying, you know, and I stopped the whole entire show and I asked her what her name was, you know, and you know, we had a moment where it was like, that moment is something I'll remember forever, and that moment is something she'll remember forever, you know.
Be stronger than you ever been and never make excuses. Be the best you and you'll never have to prove shit. It's 2:56 in the morning. I've never been exhausted like I am right now. What's your name? Anna. I appreciate you feeling that with me for a second. Appreciate that. Yeah. Appreciate all you guys for feeling that with me for 1 second. Get it up for yourselves one time. Hey, get it up for yourselves. Everyone over here, get it up for yourselves. Right.
And I touched her just like she touched me in that moment. So for me, like small stuff like that, having that one-on-one personal interaction with somebody that felt your music more than just hearing it, where they felt it, that for me is like overall like better than anything in the entire world. Any of those kind of moments like that.
I'm not lucky in the sense that I spend all my money. I don't get paid for this. People aren't paying me to go places.
There was times where I'm working the 2 jobs, and I worked, landscaping outside in the sun all day on the island, which is brutal. And then going to a restaurant, and then I get called that, my friends are going to do a mission or going to explore, and I'm very tired. But I think about the next day. If I died that day, would I be upset that I didn't go, or would I be happy that I didn't go?
Half the pictures I do for friends, I don't even accept tips. Like, I'm not lucky in the aspect, that I'm lucky I found my passion, but you don't see the hard work or, the money and the financing, and, I don't drive the nicest car because I spend more money on traveling. It's all for personal reasons. People think I have it great, or some people think, I don't know what they think, if my parents pay for this or anything, but all of my trips are all supported by me.
What discourages me the most is wasted talent and people who don't pursue what's up here. Because like at the end of the day, I see what I'm seeing right now. I see my vision. You can't see my vision. They can't see my vision. No one can see what you're seeing besides you. And you have to believe in yourself before other people can believe in what you see. Because like I said, all my music is I like doing a lot of, visually appeasing stuff for people, because it's cool to hear a song, but to actually see the story behind it in a visual form is like big for a lot of people, especially nowadays, And I love being able to believe that what I'm putting out is the best I got. So as long as you believe that what you got is the best you got, everyone's gonna believe it. Everyone's gonna believe the story, everyone's gonna see it. As long as you're being authentic and being you, and pursuing what you got up here and what you got here, it doesn't matter what else is going on around you.
And people ask how I do it, but there's literally no difference between me and the person asking that. It's just like what you prioritize for,